Welcome back to Good Morning LaLa, and we are so excited. Wealth Wednesday. One of the greatest wealths we have is art and music that has enriched our lives in so many ways, right? So Carolyn Cole's in the house. She's an artist, singer, songwriter. You were discovered by Reba, and then you have a new EP out, Only Slightly Emotional.
All of these are true.
I think we can all relate to that. It's
love
called
it.
Crazy. Just kidding.
Yes. When did you fall in love with music? Do you remember?
Honestly, I come from not a musical family, but we just are a music appreciating family. So from a young age, I was going to the local concerts and just seeing local bands. My dad is so passionate about the bands that he grew up with, so I was listening to those. And so when I was 8, I started doing it myself because I'd grown up just loving other people doing it.
We know that you're a pop powerhouse, if you will. But before, I mean, you had a top 20 country album.
Yep, that happened.
Tell us about that journey. What made you kind of make the switch when you discovered your voice, your artistic style?
It was so interesting, like hearing you guys talking about just finding yourself in this path that's paved out for you and finding it along the way. It was very much that. There was no conscious decision of, oh, you know what? I want to do something different now. I graduated high school. I had just gotten off the road with Reba. We were traveling internationally, touring. It was great. And I wrote for the sake of writing. And everything turned alternative rock, actually. It just happened. And management was like, we think there's something here, and continue with it. And it continued to evolve into pop. And now here we are. I'm having the time of my life and just going with it and accepting the journey and the process and
That's
loving
so
it.
interesting. So you didn't second guess where your music was heading at any point. You just sort of leaned into it. And
I definitely was scared when it started to change. I'm like, I don't know anything about anyone in the pop world, in the alternative rock world. I'm like, this is all I do is country. How did this happen? But at that point, you just have to be like, okay, well, I just have to follow it.
this is where I'm going. I love that. Absolutely.
So a lot of artists, friends of mine, it's like they almost feel like it's like a download from the universe. For you, what's that experience like when you're writing? Is it really from the heart of like experience of your human beingness, or do you feel like it's like a divine creation for you?
I think it's a little bit of both, honestly. There's definitely, I mean, I'm a young girl in college, so I definitely write about what's relevant to me, which most of the time is boys. Let's be honest, and boy problems.
I don't know if that changes a whole lot of
Gosh, I keep hoping it does, but maybe you're right. And so there's definitely a lot of just relevantness in the stories, but it's just allowing words to just flow through you also, and being open to whatever other people have to say and whatever thoughts come to mind. So it's a little bit of both.
So not restricting it, just kind of allowing it. Yeah, I love that.
I love that you mentioned that you're still in college. You're studying music business, which is so important because not only are you pursuing the arts, but you're managing the business of it. Tell us a little bit about that.
It is not easy to do both, but doing it, I feel like I'm getting a lot out of it. I'm studying contract law and law and licensing and things that I never wanted to study, but I get to this great opportunity to learn about it and meet really cool people along the way, because it's, college. Like, I'm making great friends and great connections that I plan on keeping for the rest of my life.
Well, is it hard to balance it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
But also, I've been doing music since I was 8, and I've been in school the whole time. So it's just kind of, I've never known one without the other.
Has there ever been a moment for you where you questioned it, though, or maybe there was a moment of self-doubt?
Honestly, I think we all have those days where it's like, is this it? But I can't see myself doing anything else. So I feel like that's pretty telling in itself, that this is, in some iteration of it, this is where I am meant to be, I feel.
I love that.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the song you're going to do today.
So this song is called What If, and this was based on a very, very relevant story of just, what if? Like, what is the worst that can happen if, I mean, in this particular instance, it was like, what's the worst that could happen if I just ask this guy out or find a way to get him to ask me out? Like,
So did you?
I said,
And then she wrote a song about it.
I wrote a song about it.
I love great artists.
Yes, exactly. But like, what the worst that could happen is he'd be like, no, it's not gonna work. It's like, okay,
Right.
that's fine, because like there are
It's
lots
so
of other
true.
people.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Exactly. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott.
Yeah, that's right. That's you. Vote master yourself.
Yeah, I watch The Office too much.
We would love if you play for us.
Okay, I will.
Do it.
No hesitation. when I see something that I like. Damn this temptation. I shouldn't, but I just might. And it's your fault that you look that good. I wouldn't wanna help myself even if I could. But what if I did? What if I did? What if I did exactly what I wanted? We should try it, you might like it. What if I just so enticing? I can keep a secret, can you? It's getting hard to keep my hands off. If you keep doing what you do, and it's your fault that you look that good, I wouldn't wanna help myself even if I could. Oh, what if I did? What if I did? What if I did exactly what I wanted? We should try it, you might like it. What if I did? Oh, 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 you might like it. Oh, oh, oh. This is gonna be dangerous. This is gonna be dangerous. But what if I did? What if I did? What if I did exactly what I wanted? Yeah, we should try it. You might like it. What if I did? What if I did? What if I did? What if I did exactly what I wanted? Yeah, we should try it. You might like it. What if I did? Oh, 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 you might like it. Oh, 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 what if I did?
Yes. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I think that song was meant for me. No, just kidding.
I wrote it for you.
I mean, honestly, like, what if we all did that? What if we just went for it?
Yeah.
I love your
Love
voice,
it.
love your
Thank
music.
you.
It's really
Oh my
fantastic.
gosh.
I mean,
so much.
and I have this thing, a shiver test, just when you feel someone.
Shiver test.
Yes, it's like a
Yes.
soul connection. You just feel it through your music.
Right.
It's just so powerful. And it's interesting because you almost click into a different personality,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's incredible.
And I love that you don't push your voice. It's like you just have
Yes.
this very, and then you push it when it's timed. It's like this real confidence in your voice.
Thank you.
You're such an amazing artist.
Thank you so much.
Really
Thank you
good.
for listening and for having me and
my God.
liking the song.
An absolute star, Caroline. So what's next for you? What if you're doing exactly what you wanted?
I'm finishing school in August. Exactly what I want to do. And putting out more music this summer. So we just put out the EP and I'm super happy with it. It's doing a lot of exciting things, but I write all the time. And so come June, we can be expecting lots more new music and even some performance dates at the end of the year.
Amazing. So how can we follow, support, download?
Everywhere! Yes! Everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Music, Caroline Kole.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
Gorgeous.
much.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. We'll be
guys.
back with more on Good Morning La La Land.